presentation.
There is no morning without light, there is no progress without action. Today we'd like to take you on a journey to Luton where we have our roots. At Enactus Bedfordshire, we focus on tackling the issues in our local community. In the last year we have grown from strength to strength, increasing the size of our team to 38 today. Representing our team is
Sanchez,
Beverly,
Sebastian,
Thomas,
Emily, Marcia,
and Alex is joining us on technology.
why do we look at international problems and jump to solve them when there are a number of issues on our doorstep? At Enactus Bedfordshire, we believe with our hard work and determination, we enable progress in our local community. What we see in our community is a continuous struggle to gather the power needed for progress.
Luton is a town overshadowed by the issues of segregated communities. The young do not mix with the old, cultures stay close together, and the increasing homeless population are outcast from society. We have 3 projects, all of them working towards bridging these fundamental gaps, and at Enactus Bedfordshire, this is what we believe in.
We would like to show you how our vision is changing the lives of those in our community and how our project Rewriting Faith has achieved that this year. Also, we are currently focusing on restructuring and building strong foundations for 2 of our projects, which we're looking forward to telling you more about next year.
Firstly, we'd like to introduce you to the NOAA project.
The NOAA project works with a local charity, consulting them on their profit-making enterprise, which is selling furniture and white goods. This is because with Luton's only other homeless shelter closing earlier this year, NOAA Enterprise has been under financial pressures, accommodating for the greater demand in their service.
As the demand grows, so does the cost of running the shelter. However, their main source of income has recently seen a profit decrease of 32.5%. We saw this need and took action to consult NOAA in the following areas. Marketing. We aim to establish business-to-business relationships with local landlords and property agents in market. This is a whole new entrepreneurial approach, as NOAA previously relied on business-to-customer, which limited their sales.
Layout. Utilising modern technology, we've revised NOAA's old outdated layout and developed a brand new design. This eliminates things like empty spaces, blocked hallways, and unpleasantly placed products. Training and volunteers. We intend to assist NOAA in increasing the number of volunteers to improve their customers' experience. We plan to empower their current staff by training them to train new volunteers.
Throughout this continuous process, we focused on building strong relationships with NOAA's management team and strive to empower them rather than simply fix their problems.
We're in the early days of this consultancy project, which promises to deliver exciting impact in the future.
Our second project is called Young and Old.
The young people that we work with lack vital soft skills and confidence, which means that they struggle to find a job. And the old people in our community lack IT skills, which means that they can't go online for online shopping or state benefits, which both of them are forced to do because of their own health or new state laws. We saw both of these things and combined them into one project.
The essence of our project is to connect the elderly with the young. The young people will teach them how to use a computer and the internet. In return, they learn soft skills such as communication and teamwork, which will help them improve their employability skills.
We've teamed up with both the local library and 2 youth centres to ensure the sustainability of this project.
Sessions between the young and old have recently started. This project is still in its infancy stage, and we look forward to telling you a lot more about it next year.
We would now like to introduce you to our project Rewriting Faith.
At Enactus Bedfordshire, we see solutions where others see problems. Yes, the Roma community is one of the most challenging to deal with. Being so culturally focused, independent, and sometimes reluctant to interact with other culture is only part of the picture. The Roma community has been marginalized and prejudged everywhere in the world.
The Roma culture is represented by individuals coming from all over Europe. In Luton, the majority of the individuals come from Romania. There are around 12 million Romas in Europe, 500 members we estimate in Luton, and they find it difficult to integrate, more than other groups do.
Therefore, we started our project by establishing a partnership with the Luton Roma Church, and by working with them, we started meeting most of the Roma families.
This is a photo that I took in a Roma house, in a typical Roma house. All these toothbrushes in one single household. When I met with them, only one of them had a job. They had barely enough food to feed their children, and the situation looked critical. The first step was the needs assessment process. Speaking with members of almost every extended Roma family revealed the following. We detected a great need for employment throughout. However, for most of them, there was a long path to walk before being able to be employed.
The main barrier from getting a job and integrating was the language. Most of them could barely communicate in English, and it was even less frequent to find someone able to read and write. Not only in English, but in any language. This, and a complete lack of confidence, proved to be their main reason for being isolated for years. Overcoming the language barrier was not an easy task. They previously tried attending lessons at local learning centers. However, they faced many difficulties because the classes were not suitable for them. Their lack of confidence and English skills highly discouraged them, as none of their tutors spoke their native language. They felt totally overwhelmed, and those who dared to try ended up quitting.
We have been working with 12 individuals for more than 6 months, working on earning their trust and building bridges of communication. Contrary to local organizations' approach, we partnered with the Romanian Society of our university, and we got Romanian students to help us overcome the language barrier. We were stable and consistent by their side, continuously assisting them with their job search, while at the same time we were delivering English language classes. We were not promising support that we could not provide.
Struggling with the language was the main cause of lack of employment opportunities, and this is exactly where we acted. Our volunteers had to use time as their main tool. As part of our social consideration, we undertook specialized training in cultural awareness, teaching methodology, and employability skills. This enabled us to create tailored solutions to each one of them. We ensured that how we approached them was appropriate, and that our work with them was of the best possible quality.
Meanwhile, we had the support of a strong and continuously growing network of professionals coming from a variety of sources, such as the University, Luton Borough Council, and Luton Roma Church. Let's listen to Martin, the pastor of Luton Roma Church.
Last few years, I've been working with the Roma community, the Romanian Roma community that has come into my town, Luton. They are economic migrants, and we are doing everything we can to help them establish themselves here in the UK. This is a really difficult thing, and one of the main difficulties that this community finds is the problem of literacy and knowledge of the English language. We'll be working with Enactus from Luton University, and we're already beginning to see some real fruits in the lives of some of our young people who, following the training they've received, have been able to successfully do interviews for jobs, and now some of the first people in this town from the Roma community who actually are going to be in full-time regular employment.
We took an entrepreneurial approach, and our methods focused on one-to-one lessons. We communicated with them in their own language. We managed to increase their motivation and determination, and now all 12 are working towards communicating their dreams and goals in English.
Some feel even more confident. Units went back to the Luton Voluntary Resource Centre and is registered to further education. Even more are planning to attend English as well as business classes, and with those who gained enough confidence to go into workplaces, we have taken a step further and we have implemented employability skills trainings.
We showed them how to build their CVs and covering letters, and we prepared them for interviews. Apart from applying to jobs by physically going to places, we also guided them on how to create a social media profile, keep their mail account up to date, as well as apply for jobs online. Now, 3 of them are employed and 2 are in training, getting experience for their dream jobs. They now understand that they have the right to dream, to aim higher, and to fulfill their purposes.
Let us now introduce you Norris, one of our beneficiaries.
Last summer, I lived in Enactus, but I was in a situation very bad. I had a lot of dreams. I wanted to become a translator. I wanted to have a good job. I wanted to study too much. I knew what I wanted, but I didn't know how to get there. I was to college. Barfield, I studied there. They liked me too much. They put me student representative. They took me from level 1 to level 2. And then I had to go to France to get married because that asked my culture. I was in France, I get married, I came back. I said, you see, I know I missed a lot of classes, but I want to do my apologies because my culture asked me that. They said, we can't do that. That's why, because you missed a lot of classes, you can't come to college. I was disappointed. So, then my father was gone, but I said before I did the Enactus, they gave me hope. They helped me to make my CV, they helped me to find a job, they teach me more English, improve my English, they learn me how to help a friend to make his CV, to find a job online, and what can I say now? If I can say like this, part of my dreams is done. I have a job now, I go to Berkeley, I can support my family, I can support my parents, I can support all. Thank you a lot, too much.
Thank you, Norris. Thank you for inspiring us to take further action. Let's look at the bigger picture. Remember that picture, the photo with the toothbrushes? Impacting one person from 9 different families, we managed to improve the quality of life of 12 people by helping them build their confidence and communication skills. We actually changed the fate of 3 households by helping 3 individuals get a job, increasing their standard of living as they are now more financially secure. We empowered Norris. He now teaches others how to make their CVs. He's one of the people who stands up and represents his community. By fundamentally impacting our beneficiaries, we ensured the sustainability of the effect. Objective achieved. These families have changed the way they see themselves and their future.
Not only is the word spreading amongst the Roma community, but we have also been contacted by professional bodies which have all expressed their interest in our project. We are proud to say that the Youth Offending Team, Luton Borough Council, and Luton Adult Learning are keen to learn more about our techniques and want to work collaboratively with us to empower and further establish our project. The trust of the Roma people and our network support make us believe that not only will we keep on working on this project, but month by month, we will be able to empower even more people and change their lives for the better.
At Enactus Bedfordshire, we do believe that every individual has the potential to change for the better. whether they are homeless or housed, British or Roma, young or old. In our 3 projects, we have focused on empowering individuals and building bridges in groups within Luton.
Our members will leave Enactus Bedfordshire knowing that they've empowered people who can now go on to better things in themselves. They know that somewhere, someone will be recalling and using the skills and knowledge that they have taught them. Most importantly, our members can smile, proudly say, I helped to create today's Enactus Bedfordshire.
This year, we have consulted with Noah Enterprise to support Luton's homeless. We have begun to bring young and old together to learn new skills, increase confidence and create a better future.
Rewriting Faith is this year transformed the quality of life of 12 Roma people by increasing their confidence and integrating them into our local community. We have empowered Norris to teach others how to write a CV and transform his life by empowering him to get a job. A further 2 people have also got jobs, dramatically increasing their standard of living and enabling them to support their families.
We are a local team.
We help the local people.
We follow our vision and commitment.
We empower our local community.
That's what Enactus Bedfordshire is.